Hello, I'm Jeremy Banks, and in the job I have here at Caldecott, I get asked a lot of questions. And so what I wanted to do today is give you some of the answers that I give to those questions. When I'm asked by parents why choose Caldecott, the answer isn't to do with the exam rates they get, it's not to do with the schools that they might go to, or indeed the universities they might attend one day. It's all to do with something far, far bigger and more important than that. It's all to do with the impact they make as 20-year-olds, as 30-year-olds, as 40-year-olds. My ambition for Caldecott boys, or I should say old Caldecott boys, is that they are the sort that enter a room one day and everybody knows there is something about them that is rather special and unique. Whether it's their kindness, their talent, their integrity, or just the twinkle in their eye, there is something about them that makes them worth knowing. Because these boys in this generation have a big challenge. And that challenge is not just to consume and do well. It's to try to make the world a better place. And what we're doing here at Caldecott is investing in that future. Of all the questions I'm asked by parents, two really stand out. The first is related to our status as an all-boys school. The second is related to our views on boarding. I could talk about both all day long, but I'll start by talking about boys first and try and keep to the point. Really important to recognise that boy development is different to girl development. And for boys, being in an environment which recognises how they learn best is critical to their long-term success. That boy development doesn't happen at the same time as girl development. Science has proved it. And for boys to be in an environment where it's just boys, then the teachers are able to adapt their style in order to make the best possible learning environment for them. With regards boys becoming more teenager in their manner, when I was that age, that happened at senior school. But whether it is because of modern diets, or whether because of social media, or other things, teenage behaviour is manifesting more in pre-teenagers, boys aged 11, 12 and 13. And we find that safe environment of Caldecott is a very good place for the boys to enjoy our community as a happy band of brothers, but also be in a place which knows them really well and can understand some of the rattling of the cage that can go on. With regards boarding, then whilst you will know that we've made some changes to our boarding, we believe in a boarding ethos. We don't believe in counting the nights the boys sleep here quite as often as we used to. That boarding ethos means that boys acquire skills that will be with them for life. Whether that is resilience, or organisation, or camaraderie, or forgiveness, they are all together on the nights that they board. As full boarders, of course, that's 7 nights. As weekly boarders, that's 5 nights. And for our day plus boys, it might be no nights at all, or it could be 2 or more. For the younger boys, we have flexi boarding, and whilst many of them are day boys, there will be some who have 1 or 2 nights a week. So when I'm asked what makes me proudest about Caldecott, it's not an easy question to answer because it could be seen in the curriculum, which has breadth and rigour and richness to it that inspires the boys. It could be in the extracurricular provision, where we see the boys having the opportunities to travel abroad, travel in the UK, take on responsibilities, trips and visits, the list goes on. Most importantly of all, it's that sense that it's not just about making sure they acquire knowledge to do well in exams. I want boys to develop resilient, good character. And by resilient, we understand what we mean about that. Layers upon layers of knowing that there are go-to people, avenues of support in their time here at Caldecott, which will equip them in order to be able to survive and do well in life. But with regards to good character, then that's subtle. Good character is formed from having an opportunity to step out of your comfort zone. That could be in the classroom with a challenging Latin translation. It could be on the games field where you're learning a new skill, or on the stage. Most importantly of all, each day will not necessarily go fabulously. And the character of the Caldecott boy is to come back the next day and do it all again with the same twinkle in their eye, which we value so much.